Big Bulver might be good on Blob in 3. That sounds cool, and like an actual support special that would be good for it. I'm down for that. I don't know, I've been ready to like hit the reset button. But just like, let's just do everything all over again from the ground up. Like, I don't know, hypothetically you could have a patch for S2 that makes like missile costs like 210 across the board. I don't think that fixes the fundamental problems with the game. That's just, that's like the kind of like, I hope you feel better kind of patch. Like, Mini has a 210 missile, it's still a top tier. Like, it wouldn't really change that much. What else did I even have to do? I feel like we're so close. Because you only need to get episode 7 on every level. To actually use the in-game app thingy. Look at that. Click. Pianta Village. Is what are just Pianta Village? I think it is. See, I don't think 190 on Bucket's a bad thing. I think that's fine. This missile shouldn't be that cheap in the first place, but like, again, it's the thing where it's just like, Shooter's already so strong, you're just only helping them by making their special costs so much cheaper than everything else is when they already paint better than other things. Yeah, I feel like a lot of GameCube games have like really mixed reception on launch. In Wind Waker's case, I get it because the tech demo they showed off was like, look at the HD Zelda. It ended up being really cartoony, which is like fine, I like it, and I think it ages well. But I mean, that's like, you got debated kind of moment. It's kind of funny because they ended up doing that again, kind of, with a... Remember the Wii U tech demo for the Zelda game, which like, it was like hyper-realistic Goma? Kind of funny to think back on that. And there wasn't even a Zelda game on Wii U until like Breath of the Wild, but that was just... It's more of a Switch game in my mind than a Wii U game. Kind of funny. Oh yeah, I wanted to cheese this one and I couldn't remember how to do it. Yeah, I felt like 2 is just like kind of doomed where it is, even you're not able to fix 2 without like heavy changes to the game, which you're not going to do in an endgame state. That's a very like, you take what it is kind of moment at this point. What is the best method to cheese this? That is the question. I don't need to cheese it, I just think it's funny. Also, I always like this Piantas because they just have like the sped up version of their voice. Back here. Fine, I'll do it as intended. Which I honestly barely even remember. Yeah, you can cling to the ledge, or the edge, I just don't remember exactly how, and I don't feel like playing around with a million deaths and rebooting into the level every time right now. Can I just like die from here? I guess you go here. Yeah, I don't like it's weird. I feel like part of the excitement for a game comes from the fact that like things can change, right? So what is this? This is like outer layer of the mushroom. You see this? It looks so weird. It's so strange. But like I feel like part of the excitement of a game that like gets updated is because like things can change. So if you don't like how it is right now, it will change. But it's like the worst when the game is no longer gonna change and you don't like it. It's like now you're just stuck with it. You've always done it the regular way. I've cheesed it before, I just don't remember how exactly. Like, realistically, the actual intended way is so short, like, that took like a minute. I'm just happy everyone's safe and sound. Is everyone safe and sound? I don't know, dude. It doesn't look too great right now. Like, it's the bird. It's the bird with the butthole. Why? Why is it like that? Okay, whatever. It's not the Switch port. Let's just put it that way. If it was the Switch port, it wouldn't have had to change numerous scenes. Yes. Yes. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just excited for something new. Although it's weird, because again, I want to make the YouTube videos, I want to hit the 1K. 1K is like the thing. But like, how do I... It's like weird, I don't want to like clickbait over nothing in 3. But I feel like the interest is all in 3 right now. And I should just make videos where I just like talk about things I want to see in 3 or things I don't want to see in 3. That beast's owner has burnt hands. Kind of metal. I never liked this level on the premise of, like, I don't think you could pull a chain chomp like this. Like, these dudes are so heavy, like, it just feels like you're pulling it around so casually. Isn't it good that it goes that way? That's a good thing. He's being helpful. Now come back. Come back. The entire chain needs to not be. Chain chomp with a scar, can't see that in modern games. Not in Paper Mario, at least. This chain chomp is an anime protagonist. So angry. I really don't remember how you're like optimally meant to do this. Over here, chain chomp. Oh, never mind. I did not see where I was going. Go, go, go. He killed me! I have been squished by the golden chomp. Ah! That was supposed to be a bit. That was supposed to be a joke. I was not actually supposed to die. I've never seen that in my life. Have any of you seen that in your life? I've never seen that in my life. Okay. Oh my goodness. Outplayed, I guess. Oh, jeez. Yeah, a lot of it's just talking and speculation, but I feel like I'm, like, good at that. It's just a matter of, like, I'm not the type of person that just wants to, like, BS a bunch of nonsense and be like, oh yeah, like, day one, this is gonna be met. Like, no, I don't care. Like, let the game exist as is. But yeah, you gotta make the content. Tekken Chain Chomp. So angry. Like, I like the idea of talking about stuff like Kitsu. I want to say Ochara did that. That's a good one. That's like a discussion. And I think it could be interesting to do one for Brawl on a whole. I think it kind of has like an identity crisis in two. Or like the devs POV, like they can't decide if it's supposed to be like a weapon that can kill or not. Or like how well it should paint, so they end up nerfing both, and now the weapon kind of sucks. How they should have just like picked a lane and made it either a short range weapon that can stall or a short range weapon that can bully shooters and kill them like quickly. In 2 shots, but also stall them a bit. I'm back. I'm making some videos in the work, hopefully you can upload them by the end of July, or June into July, yeah. Alright, we're gonna be careful with this and not step in the water, cause... murder. Murder! Come on in, sir. Were you expecting it to be a bit busier? I take it you're the shy type, so you can keep your cap on. That's supposed to be an innuendo. Innuendo. Sounds like one. This dude just staring down here. Seen the mayor pop up out of there before. Cryptic. Yeah, I think discussion videos are kind of where it's at right now. I really should make one soon, because if they drop a direct in like a week, I'm kind of doomed, because they might just like talk about a ton of stuff that like would be good discussion points if they clarify on that. I'm just fiending, to be quite honest. For 1K. That's where it's at right now. It's also fun. It's fun editing and like getting better at that and like streamlining the process more, learning more about it. But to like be at a point where it feels like I can like have an idea, I can kind of make a decent bit of it, as opposed to like when I first started, I'm just like, I don't know how to move anything or do anything. Like there was a point where just simply knowing how to like cut and trim and like do that kind of stuff was just like, wow, look at that, that's so neat. Now it's just like basic of basics of editing. Yeah, I'll probably end up making one where I talk about Brawlhalla. Like, I need to do more of that, because that's the kind of video I don't need to stream to make. I can literally just, like, sit down and just talk for, like, 10 minutes, and, like, I feel like people would be cool with it. You just need to talk, champ. How do you do the Yoshi skip in this level? Exactly. Dude, this guy's having a great time. time of their life. Puffy and Fluffy grab hold and say goodbye. Yeah, this is the infamous Chuckster level. I know you just like clip through the tree. Do you need Yoshi for that, or can you just do it with Mario? You don't need Yoshi. You have her under the pipe with the secret. Okay, well heck Yoshi, why are we even here? I don't need him. I know it's like the tree, right? There's a lot of one-ups down here, that's actually kind of nice. And I'm probably gonna fail and fall off a few times trying to do this. Alright, it's like the collision on this tree is funky, right? Like here? Oh well. Hi Mario. Yeah, I'm pulling up a video on my phone. Alright, I'm watching with no audio. They'll clearly help me learn. This is the joint experience chat. We learned how to break this game in half together. Oh, whoa, there's like weird collision down there, oh. Huh. That doesn't even have to do with the tree. Does it? Hmm. You think they put the one-ups there because they knew the Chuckster level was nonsense? Like they might have done that. Mario's falling asleep. Oh no. So am I supposed to just like jump under the mushroom? Kinda looks like it. Ah. I never understood, what are these even supposed to be? Like, is it supposed to be goop? Why can Yoshi break it? You clip the tree and grab the ledge. How do I clip the tree? You thought it was like a clay, huh? I'm really not sure what this is meant to be. Like, it's like a wind. Oh, how to move like that? I don't get it. Oh, wait, the tree just had no collision. I just walked right through it. I was not ready for that. Why was there no collision? I just walked through it. Collision in this game amazes me so much. Go to the opposite end of the mushroom is the ledge grab that sets you up perfectly. Okay. Got it first try. Am I supposed to clip inside of the tree? I guess. Opposite from the tree. Okay. If you have a video, throw it at me, because I feel like things like this are kind of tricky to understand from words alone. Right. Click link. So they line up around where I'm standing, they jump backwards and they hover, they grab the ledge, then they go to the other side. They jump to the right, they look down. Okay. Alright, don't fall asleep, you gotta pay attention, we're learning. Alright, like the crease in between two parts of the tree texture, okay. You walk up. You clip right through it. Okay. Then you hover. I'm assuming you just fall down and hover backwards, probably. This is so strange. Yeah, so you do the ledge hang and then you fall down and then you end up inside. This looks tricky. Is this like actually hard? a bit tricky, but doable, okay. By the time you grab a ledge after clipping, press B to let go, you'll slide, then go into freefall after. Is the loading zone trigger just like small? They keep like warping back up. Put her back press down when you let go, okay. So they kind of like line themselves up like here. Kinda. Maybe like here. That's a strip day. Now it's on. Mario, why are you not touching the control stick, Mario? Behave. Goodness. Okay. I was scared. Okay. Mario, stop tiptoeing. Oh my goodness. Why are you like this? Stop drifting, Mario. I'm gonna unplug and replug this. Arbitrarily, however, when you hit freefall. What defines freefall? Why are you drifting? Drifting does not help me align. Come on, Mario. Goodness, hold on. The not sliding data occur. Oh, whoops. Up the back. But like, how far down am I falling? Like, am I falling a lot or only falling like a little bit? Pro speedrunner key, not I'm no professional speedrunning in this. No. There are attempts at it. I'm not a pro. I'm a pro speedrunner for using 2 pieces of fruit to clip through the wall. Really the greatest. Is a chili pepper a fruit, actually, though? That's a genuine question. Halfway down the mushroom, okay. Like the top bit of it, or the whole thing? Top end. Oh, I see what you mean. I see now. Wait, I didn't realize the sliding animation there. Okay. Okay. So I'm basically reacting and then hovering when I'm not sliding. Okay, this makes more sense. It probably would have helped if I listened to the audio of that video. Probably would have helped. But that's okay. We're all learning. Don't move the camera after you grab. Okay. Because we want to hold down. All learning experience. As a soldier who's still working, I see the host thingy. I don't know why I didn't give a notification. Weird, I should have a notification for that, but didn't pop up. Strange also that was not the right one to go. See. I could clip through again. Wow. A legend. It'll probably be easier if I just use save states, but... Oh. OG hardware smile. Totally OG. Yeah, I did it. I clipped through the thing, yeah. Awesome. Great. Perfection. But now I've done it better. Stop showing me the Yoshi egg. We're not using Yoshi. So from here I go down and then hover after not sliding and holding down, yes? I think, if I'm understanding this right. How do I... Mario, oh! 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 I didn't realize you can only hold on to ledge for so long. I've never held on to a ledge that long. It sounded like wiggly. I'm like, is this part of the glitch? The wiggle was not part of the glitch. It was in fact a game mechanic. A game mechanic I've never seen in my life, but we learn something new every day. Yeah, that would make sense. Might have been the audio that I didn't listen to. Perhaps. Probably was. That's okay. That is okay. Learning. Alright, here we go. Gotta first try it. We're gonna first try it. Okay. And now we're gonna... where's my slide? Where's my slide, Mario? Why didn't he do the funny slide? Now I'm confused. Am I like not aligning myself right? Kinda just fell through the whole thing. I slid for a second? I didn't even see it. That was a really short time ago. Great work. Excellent work all around. So proud of myself. I wish that the game didn't boo you all the way out of the level every time you died. Like, come on. Try to learn. Can't believe I took it upon myself to play this game with glitches and make an already painful mission even worse. This is what I've done to myself. What are you hitting on tree? Okay. Come on, Mero. Okay. Ah! Ahahaha! I did it. Actually, it isn't bad at all. I thought you had to fall way further than that, but no. Okay. Gaming. What a weird level. What a bizarre level this is. Make sure to talk to people at appropriate angles or you will die. The level. I'm a chuckster. Certainly are. So come back! Don't hold back. Oh, that's a real. No. You can jump on them, then ground pound. Okay. Oh, you don't have to wait if you have the ankle. Oh, neat. Wait, like... Jump on them, then ground pound. Oh, this is a horrible angle, isn't it? Oh, jeez, okay. What is the correct angle? Okay, I think this one's more lenient. A bit quicker. I mean, I don't mind waiting in the cycle. I don't know how far this guy throws. Okay. They talk to you. I'm a chuckster. You're a lunatic if you want to go over there, to be honest. Oh, 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 oh no. What an awful level. What a terrible level. Was the intention for the secret levels to not, like, harken back to, like, platforming? Who said let's make it all about angles and talking to people in the right times? Like, Why? Why are you like this? Who did this? Who hurt you? We can talk about it. Who threw you? Oh my god. Hey, ugh. That level was horrendous. That is a horrendous level. And hey, we did the glitch, so cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm not doing the red coins on that one, heck that. I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't feel like doing that ever. I think I can go the rest of my life without playing that. I'll be fine. Oh no, I just went away for a bit and now look, I can't believe it. Another fine mess and it's a doozy. Some of the villagers are trapped in that burning ooze and I just finished evacuating everyone a little while back. What in the world's happening? I think I may just start crying. Sorry to trouble you time after time, but please, could you find the time to help us again? 10 villagers are trapped in the slime. You must hurry. I remember watching a video a while ago about a speedrun of this level. Pretty interesting. Yeah, it was actually a really interesting video. I never really thought of this as like a super cool speedrun level, but it was actually really interesting. These dudes are just having a... they just don't care. You're the savior of Pianta Village. We're in your debt as a reward. Please take this. We won't forget our debt to you, probably. ... They'll forget by tomorrow. Mario runs wild. In 120, you can spray the graffiti and grab that shine in the blue coin at the same time. That's really cool. Has so much hits done. Alright, I'll remember this. Oh, they're suggesting I do blue coins. I did it once in my life. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for me. God, it's just like, it's just tedious. Alright, it's time. The game will end soon. Wow. Look at him go. He did the dive. Whoa, he's swimming in the water. He's so cool. Another spin jump. Wow, how does he do it? Hey. How do you get under the underwater here again? What's the method for that? I remember messing with that. Can you not grab that as a ledge? Okay. This dude's way too happy about the town being flooded. Well, if I knew if I was I knew if I was lucky I could follow the current, and now here I am. Oh wait, is this the dude that was stuck on the island? Oh, that's funny. Is he? Is that the same dude? I don't know. I thought it was the same dude. Can you still get, like, the nozzles? No. Okay, you get under again. Dude, imagine how awful your day must be going that the entire town is flooded and your backpack catches on fire. Like, how bad of a day can you be having? No one has it worse than this dude right now. The boat has sank. Who could have imagined that? Right, that's just a Pianta sound effect. Look at the Tanukis doing their belly drum. They're kind of cute, doesn't stop them from being kind of the villain in the story, unironically. Hoarding a fifth of the island's power sources, basically. Yeah, that dude should just go in the water. I don't know. What else is there to do? Yeah, this guy's having a great day. Just having the greatest day of all. Let me talk to you. I just feel better when I'm wrapped in something. Having an awesome time. Should all strive to be this person. Yeah, if it, I think that one part of the town isn't flooded, so yeah, it probably could be the same method. It may even be easier, since the whole thing's flooded, I don't know. Let's say. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, same method works, okay. There we go. It's time for the test. How well did you learn this glitch? Dialing the test right now. Oh no. I think the alignment's like a little different. Yeah. Welcome back, Baton. Yeah, that dude's just built different, that's why we should all be like him. Me in. Me in. Go. I can't even... I'm struggling to get underwater even in this part, which is supposed to be the easy bit. Alright, we'll get it. Maybe. The same method should work, right? Like, nothing about this changed. Something about it seems different. Can't even get underwater in this bit. Yeah, because normally that would, like, bonk me into the water. Guess I'm hitting B again? There has to be a different method, because I know I've been underwater during this bit with a different method than that. What was it? Oh, wait, no, I know. No, I remember. Wasn't it the boat? Right, don't you literally just, like, bonk into this or something? The collision on the boat is weird because it goes all the way down. Something like that, right? I want to say. How do they do it? They're by the fruit stands. Okay. Wait, what? They just... What? I did it. What? That one looks so simple. I feel like I used the boat when I did it. Let's see this. How did they... Ah, okay, I see. Wait. What determines if you bounce or not? Yeah, I imagine there's like a million ways because how funky this game is. I swear the boat was the method I used when I was younger, but I don't remember exactly how to do that. Someone else did the method that we did last time to walk underwater in this video. Wait, no, that's not flooded. I'm gonna use a floating log. Is it the boat or was it the log? That sounds so familiar. Oh yeah, because it like bobs up and down, so can't you like swim under it or something? What is it? That's so familiar. Like the fish just vibing. That one's like not even like in the water, he's like above it, look at him. Let me see. How else can you do this? Oh, this person just swam beside it and he yeeted them down. That doesn't surprise me at all with the physics in this game. Yeah, I knew it has something to do with the way they bob up and down. It's funky, okay. Try that one. I think I've done that one. I swear I did it with one of the ones in the main plaza too, though. I'll do that one for sake of ease. Hey, is this a different island? Oh wait, that's the island with the pipe on the other side of the plaza. Wait a second. I always just found this bit like fascinating that like they really just like, or like they made this whole area flooded just for this. Like the player could just do this for like 20 seconds and then just load into a level and the whole thing's gone. Like it's such a strange thing that exists. Like you would think it'd be flooded until you beat the game, but can't you literally just load any level and it's fine? Okay, well, that's not what I'm aiming for, but sure. I bet they line themselves up. Okay, they go to the side. They like hug the corner a little bit and then a little bit further, okay. Maybe it's like they jump when it starts like going down. Yeah, it is Venice. Alright, stop drifting. Happens when I like tap out sometimes. I tapped out to calibrate my controller, not to... Okay. Sure. Sure. Great work. Awesome job, Keen. Truly a master of the craft. Federica from here? What can I do over there? Water's just a concept. It's funny. Oh, no, I fell down! No! You mean just like go in the house? Oh, but in the flooded plaza, the boat's collision doesn't go all the way down. Okay. Oh, wait, but nope, okay, nope, it has collision. Collision in this game is the funniest thing, I swear. Oh. Head up past the island. Oh. Wait, what do you mean? You mean like all the way out? Like this island? Okay. Is it like this in normal Delfino too? How far out can you go? Well. Huh. I didn't realize it was like that. Interesting. Oh, can I not perform the glitch out of here because it counts as out of bounds and there's like no floor? I can, okay. What's this doing about? Okay. Weird. What else is there? Yeah, I like the slide glitch. It was like the first one. Like this glitch is the first one I learned when playing this game, and it just interested me. I'm like, that's so weird. What else can you do? Look at the fish. Look at them. Amazing fish. I like how they dummy out all the sewers. Yeah. Can I climb the trees? I don't know. Yeah, I can. Huh. Weird. Can I still clip on this wall? Is the collision like normal on this? Did they fix it by putting it underwater somehow, or just... The collision looks more normal now, do you see this? Yeah, I don't know if I can run through this wall now. How does putting the plaza underwater fix that? How does that make any sense? What? This game's weird. Yeah, like, no, he's not doing, like, the weird little thing. The heck? Okay. It's gonna get stranger the longer you mess with it. Like, I don't know if the floor is normally like that. I want to say no. I guess it is a different plaza. I guess. Huh. Can I rock those? No. Can't. Huh. I feel like the cover is like... Yeah, I feel like the cover's pretty much most of the plaza. Yeah, you can't see the sun through water, we all know that, it's so obvious. Huh. Yeah, I guess let's go beat the game. Be treated to some of the greatest voice acting to grace any game ever. Corona Mountain. The level that was supposed to be a full level but didn't end up being a full level, so it's just a hallway with a bunch of fire now. I feel like describing Corona could be, you could describe this level as it's a level, I think. It doesn't help that they slap in like the crappy mud boat mechanics into this level. Like of all the things to end your game with, you really looked at the mud boat and said, yeah. How does that even... Okay. I simply do not understand. It is beyond my comprehension. I was hoping you could wall jump off of that, but no. You want a sequel so bad. I don't know if it'll happen. Like, I always thought like they could do a remake, but then they made All-Stars, so I don't think within the possibilities now. For foreseeable future, at the very least. Oh, what? I thought they insta-killed you, I guess they just do a bunch of damage really, really, really fast. I could've sworn they insta-killed. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, there is no All-Stars. What's a Mario Sunshine? When are they making Galaxy 2? Who knows? So I wonder if they'll do like an Odyssey 2 in the foreseeable future. Like, it felt so obvious, but I feel like it's been so long. Like, I feel like they will, right? Yeah, we have Prime 4, we have Breath of the Wild 2, we have Bayonetta 3, Splatoon 3. Hasn't been a Mario game since Odyssey of like a new one. Yeah, well, like I guess like a platforming based one. I hate this boat. What? Okay. I just went flying out of there. Did I hit I think I might have hit X and accidentally hovered for like half a second. That would happen? That happened like too fast for my brain to understand. I think I did this in the boat, but it killed me for some reason, like really fast. That was weird. Yeah, the Bowser Fury stuff is interesting. Part of me still wants to play that game because I'm one of the few like Wii U owners that didn't have that game because I feel like a lot of people bought their bundles that came with that game. But I bought the Wii U day one because I'm one of those people. I never ended up getting it. I heard the Switch version like changes a lot of the issues of the original too, so kinda neat. I think it'd be fun, it's just the thing where I don't want to like... Hard for me to commit 60 on anything. You got the Mario Kart bundle and chose Pikmin as your free game. That's a good one. I already had Pikmin, so I think, I remember when they ran that one promotion on Club Nintendo, I think it was, I took the, Wind Waker HD. How's okay. I don't understand how this spins you in a circle, but... Go off, I guess. I'll never understand this damn boat. I need rocket storage, I want to do that at least, to go up there. Yeah, faster movement's cool. Yeah, the fact they had it online is pretty cool for that game. You honestly forgot. Oh, we'll figure it out. Like, I know you have to switch nozzles or something, it's been years. Normal nozzle, hard press, switch, charge rocket. So like this. How am I? Oh my goodness. Like a side-stepping bit in there, I think. Like, I know it's like, you had... I know you do this to start, I remember that, and then I think you go rocket nozzle. I don't know if it's like soft press or hard press for that, though. You walk off the ledge to use it, yeah, but how do you, like... I forget how to, like, store it. Okay, so I think... And also press L for sidestep, then switch. I try to not die for this. Am I letting, like, what am I letting go of before, like, I know there's a timing when it reaches the top. I have to let go of L and the button to hold it down. Because I do this, I hit L, I swap, I soft press while charging. And like go right before I charge. Am I letting go of the soft charge button? Let go of Aroka. L? Oh. Is it? Ah, whoops. Wait. So... thought I got it there. But... and then you swap, do it again. No. I think I had the idea there. I think I charged one. How do I definitely got two there, but how do I... like, it's walk off the ledge, but do I have to hit L or anything? I thought I did. Or do I swap back? Do I do that and then this? I think it's that. You sidestep, but you can't like sidestep with this with just the rocket nozzle on because I'm hitting L. But I have to swap back and then do this. I remember this used to be like such a muscle memory thing for me, it's been too long. Swap back, okay. Heck. Had two? I'm just trying to do it with one. It's like easier. Yeah, that's one, okay. Yeah, I remember, it just takes a minute. Let's try like 3 or 4, probably will be enough. I didn't do it all the way. Heck. Let's try 3. Trust myself right now. Hey.
Mama Peach. I think not. Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
The stupid stock sound effect after that already dumb voice line. How dare you disturb my family vacation? Then immediately. Whoops. I fell off the heckin' ledge. The roar. The roar is so funny. It's so funny for all the wrong reasons. The Judy's just sitting here spamming missiles. It's just like Splatoon. You're never actually escaping Splatoon. Too bad. The music is a bop, too bad the fight is 20 seconds and clouded by missiles. Yeah, I feel like I've never actually actively listened to the song because I'm just hearing the entire time. Yeah, it's all just missile sounds and Bowser noises and rockets. Hello? Hello? Hello, Mario? Yeah. This fight is so weird. That's not high enough. Doing it too early. I never understood why Bowser, like, Bowser's size is always, like, vary a lot, but, like, why is he so big here? Goodbye, Bowser. Yeah, if they made you do the start of Corona Mountain, that'd be awful. I mean, I like the Mario 64 method, where if you die during, like, Ultimate Bowser, it just sets you outside the pipe. I think that was fine. And the plaza is inexplicably not flooded anymore, which we don't explain. Why was Bowser so huge in this game? I don't know. How dare you disturb my family vacation? So dumb.
Mario, was I assist Mario, look.
Got a phone call, one sec. I'll cutscene anyway.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know, she's not really my mama. Someday, when I'm bigger, I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
The vacation
Okay.
starts now.
Why does Flood die at the end? Because we need dramatic tension for no reason. They said saying that you beat the game smiley face is not enough. No, do not go in the ship level, that level's cursed. Phoenix Park was awful this run. No. It made me change my resolution multiple times, how dare it. Yeah, I kinda wish there was more to do post-game, as opposed to just like, it's all the same thing. Like, it'd be cool if there was like not even like necessarily an episode 9, just like a post-game exclusive level if you complete the level in its entirety. How was the Sunshine of Mario's? We did more glitches, and I fell through some stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. Also, we didn't get 100%, so we don't get the PNG of 10 million Piantas. Also, here's your sequel bait. It's been 2 decades, you're never getting another one. Aim. Really been 2 decades and nothing ever came of that. Yeah, Floods and Smash, so you know. For his downward special, Mario wields Flood, who shoots water and produces wind boxes. Alright, now that I actually remember how to do this, hold on, this is like obligatory, like every Sunshine playthrough ever with any glitches has to do this, like it's not optional. Oop, not that. Oh, Mario. I let go of the button. Forgot to hold the button down! Frick. Have you never seen this Touch Saber? Oh, hold up, this is good. I messed it up! Have we done the invisible plaza glitch? Yeah. Frick. I mistimed it slightly. No. Ah, no. Damn it. At 3. I want to do like 5. Yeah, let's go for 5. That's 1. 2. Damn it. You only watch vanilla. You only played or watch vanilla playthroughs. Okay. You had no idea what's happening most of the time. Fair. This game is incredibly buggy and glitchy in the best of ways and the worst of ways, and that's what makes it special. Unironically. I should just do the slower. There's no point of doing it fast, like it's the same inputs every time, so I should just make sure I'm doing it right. I'm trying to like muscle memory, repeat it. Now that you can play the game, do it without hover nozzle, but that takes away all the glitchiness. It's doable. Haven't. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna get this. This is the post-game experience. Also, because I'm doing any percent, so there's not really much else to do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Alright. What? When did I lose it? I thought I timed them all right. What? On a refund. I thought I did that right. Okay, well. When did I lose it? Alright, whatever. I probably forgot to hold L for one of them. That might have been it. That was probably it. I let go of L early. I'm telling you, it's like all the muscle memory thing. If you forget one bit of it, it's just that easy to mess up. At 3. No. I want to do an excess. It's funnier the more that you do. Oh, damn it. How do you do the invisible pause glitch while I'm failing this anyway? Like, it's like, I like the Tanuki house. And about variant, that's just how you do it, but you know what I mean. Damn it. You gotta get all the inputs right, and you gotta time the release of the L button correctly, and you gotta do them all in a row. If you mess up once, you gotta do it all over again. It's okay, like with every glitch, it'll be worth it. It just takes a minute to reach that point. If I swap back right now, would it... I don't know if I swap back right now, it loses the effect. I really hope not. It did. Oh, no. That's upsetting. I actually stored 5 in a row. That's very upsetting. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it this time. We'll do it closer here. Spot on the door, you can flip through the warp zone right after you do the rocket nozzle. Yeah, I did that like years ago. It's just been a minute. I want to do the rocket storage first. Ah! Losing my mind. I used to be so much better at this. Almost like remapping your controls makes it kind of confusing for you. It's crazy. Yeah, look at it once we get this. I had 4. Ah! No! I got nervous. I'm like, I have 4. Here we go. Yes! That is all I wanted to do! Camera. Yes. We. So chat, how's your day? Doing good. Having a good time. Mario will be fine. Well, he's almost there. There he goes. We. Yeah, Rocket Storage, you basically store the jump height and you could do it on repeat. It's very good. Alright, let me look at the video now that I've had my fun. That nonsense. Oh, so you literally just rocket jump like at the door and you dive, okay. That's it. Shouldn't be hard. If this were a fast warp to the top of the map, this would be at least 20 minutes of watching Mario falling. That's content! So they kind of stand to the front and like the right of the door a little bit. Like here. Oh, wait. I was supposed to dive out of there, whoops, okay. I had the thing. There we go. It's just that easy. Amen. Super Mario Sunshine, as we all remember. This guy is still on fire! Help him! Did I help this guy? He's been struggling the entire game. He's just not having it. Now walk underwater in the invisible plaza. Oh my god. You wouldn't even be able to tell. Everything's invisible anyway. I could try. Kinda hard to navigate when all you have is, like, set pieces, but I got it. I know where I am right now. The lady with the basket. Okay. Here we go. Jump up here. Okay, we're up here. Here? Yeah, okay. God, how do you actually do this in Invisible Plaza? This is gonna be awful. Oh, dude, I almost had it first try! Oh, it was so good! Ah, damn it. I was gonna be the greatest. Ah. Dude, imagine like someone just like walks in the stream right now and they're like, what the hell is this? What are you doing? Okay, here we go. Even in the Invisible Plaza! You can't just escape the sewers! The invisible sewers! These are BM strats for a race. I mean, not wrong. It is very funny. Well, I'm underwater in the invisible water in the invisible plaza. Not that you could tell or anything. So stupid. This is so dumb. Okay. God. Even in the Invisible Plaza, this is still the struggle. Cannot tell. Yeah, this is peak Mario Sunshine, honestly. If only you could play the whole game like this, like if the whole game was just in the plaza, and you could just beat the game in the Invisible Plaza, it'd be awesome. It'd be cool if there was a way to do New Game Plus and you had the rocket nozzle from the beginning, and it would be like a speedrun, where you have to get all the plaza shines in the invisible plaza. That'd be really funny. Please release me. I do not want to be in the sewers anymore. Can you not enter Pianta Village from here? Why is the pipe not there? Is the pipe invisible? Why is it not visible? I can't even use the fence post as a frame of reference anymore in this. Okay, well that's good, but not it. The mod makes the game more open as a New Game Plus where you have the turbo, and hover boxes are deleted. Interesting. Yeah, well I want to get underwater, not this baby mode. God, not the sewers. My peak lies in this glitch right now. That's where I'm at. I got the invisible coins! I don't even know what I grabbed. Okay, I'm on the building. Game knowledge. The amount of times I'm gonna do this, let me get some more invisible coins real quick. You think I can ride the invisible boat to the airstrip? Probably, right? I don't see why it wouldn't let me. I got this glitch first, and then we'll go to the invisible boat. Having no frame of reference because you can't see anything is the worst part. You just have to approximate. I'm so good! I'm so good. I'm so good. Yep. What? I'm too good. I'm too good. I got to the invisible death plane. And actually, I think I have the BRB for a minute. Let me, we'll run the ads, because I'm not going to be here anyway. Hold on. I didn't even run ads. I'm going to do this enough. Oh, heck no. How do you do this thing? I don't know, do 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. You got the minions out again. I knew it would happen. I messed up the glitch though. We didn't get underwater in the invisible plaza. That's not right. Game is so silly. It's very endearing and silly. Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not getting in there. I really want to do that so badly. Do I want to do the that glitch in the Invisible Plaza? Sounds very funny. I could go back to the airstrip. I could. Oops. Okay, wait. Okay, we're back. We're back. I have a better idea. I have the greatest idea of all. Or even, what part of the plaza I'm at? Like, I'm here. This is a horrible idea. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? No, this is gonna be the worst idea ever. No, this is such a mistake. Why am I doing this? I can't turn the camera here. I suppose it doesn't super matter, but... Oh, no, I can't. That's weird. Oh, this is the worst idea ever. Why am I doing this? This is the worst idea. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Where are we landing? I don't know. I just wanted to rocket jump over the Invisible Plaza. Get in the house, Mario. Go. No, you're gonna miss it. No! I almost want to do more than 5. I think I'm getting better at it. This is a problem. I need help. What happened if I get like 10? I feel like the whole freaking tank. Ah, damn it. That's the 3rd. What else is there? What else is silly? Go to where there's water shooting at. That way you can do infinite. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Assuming I don't mess up. Okay. I'm navigating my way. I could also... I'm struggling to navigate invisible areas. Great spot. There's no way I can figure this out. I can't see anything, dude. Come on, come on, come on. Where am I even? There you go, you don't need to see the wall to do the glitch, it's so easy. How can you struggle? Wait. Where am I? I'm facing the wrong way. Ow. I hit the plaza. Or not the plaza, the fountain. Alright. More glitches, okay. Check this out. He's still on fire! This poor dude. Oh, wait, I fell into the death plane. I don't know where I'm going, I'm simply oh. I'm going to die, that's where I'm going. Oh jeez. Okay, we could do the airstrip, but I need a coin and we need to do it in the Invisible Plaza. How about that? And then we'll be done. That's our game plan here. I can get like a singular coin. But not a blue coin. There you go. Oh wait, not yet, no. Have to do it the fancy way. Oh, I messed up. Saber, thank you for the resub. 29 months. Almost 30 months of Brella cuteness. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It feels like I haven't been streaming that long, but I guess I have. Oh, I messed up. I think I'll have been streaming for almost 2 years in like late August, like super late August, I believe. I'm bad at keeping track because I'm not like very low-key and not like celebratory, so I never have like those fancy like 1-year streams. Here we go. Hey. Shall I take you to the airstrip? It's only 10 coin. I thought it was 1. Well, maybe next time. Remember, my price is always 10 coin. Okay, well. Oops. This is an out of bounds glitch. Basically, it has to do with the game, the way the game loads and reloads stuff. Because basically, the house that I can't even like point it out to you. That's the loading zone that the game is supposed to take you up to when you go inside that house, like it's stored way above the plaza. So the thing is, when you enter that room normally, the game unloads the actual plaza itself because it's like, I don't need to load all of that to save on resources. So what you do in that glitch is you enter the house, it teleports you up, but you like clip the out of bounds of it, so the game thinks you're in that room still, even when you're down here. So this is just the normal plaza, but like all of the like plaza textures and everything are just unloaded. So like this still functionally is Delfino Plaza, you just can't see anything that isn't like one of these like objects or entities placed within it. As far as the game knows, we're still in that room, so it shouldn't be loaded. But that is not the case here. Where am I? What wall am I hugging? Help. There we go. Hello. Hey, Sunshade's alone. Just won't cut it for you. Nope. You also need one of my custom tropical shirts. Here you go. I haven't seen anyone look that good in my gear in ages. Come see me again when you want to return them, okay? Amazing. Legendary. Astounding. Now you can play with a slightly decreased brightness level. That's awesome. For some reason, like, the little wind vane, I think they're called, is still loaded above that. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, all the coins that aren't blue coins are invisible though, which is kind of funny. There you go. See, another flex would be to try the pepper glitch again to get inside that one building. That would also be another flex to do that without a wall as a frame of reference. Actually, it'd be a lot harder because when I did this glitch, I was using the tiling on the floor as a reference to like where to put this, but that's not here now. I did it while it's invisible! No way. Wait, no! No! I just GBJ'd myself, I can't leave. Oh my god. Yoshi wants a pineapple. Important stuff to know. Can you help me? I've locked myself in this building. There's no wall. You can't. You know I'm here. I see you looking at me. Yeah, see, he's looking. He knows I'm here. He's pretending to be oblivious. What a jerk. Yeah, no, I locked myself in here. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if I know a way out, so, Don't I keep the coins, though? Because it counts as, like, going back to Delfino, right? I can't believe I got that, like, first try. Wow, I can't even see the floor as a frame of reference. Yeah, I kept the coins, okay. That's actually a flex, oh my goodness. That is an incredible flex. To do this without being able to see it. Oh no. Alright, there we go. I cannot believe I actually had that. That was supposed to be like a bit. That was supposed to be a joke. Alright, hey buddy. I'll take you to the airship, it's only 10 coins. Let's see. Don't expect any sea shanties from this captain, mate. If only this area was invisible too. It wouldn't make sense, but it'd just be funny. Whee! What great weather. It's always, like, this level's neat. It's just weird. It's like a victory lap, basically, since the game's over. Woo. Oh, there you have it. That is Super Mario Sunshine with a pretty sufficient amount of glitches, honestly. I feel like I relearned a lot of stuff, and I feel like... okay, I feel like I relearned a lot of stuff that I forgot about, and I definitely learned a lot of new stuff in terms of how to break this game in half, and that was really fun. Pretty good. How many coins? Shine 65, okay. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Kinda sad it's over because it's kind of fun just to mess with it because it's so broken, but... alas. I think we did a pretty good job of learning some stuff, including learning this one so well that we did it even without having to see it, so... proud of us. Yeah. That's all I got done for today. I don't know what I'll stream next that isn't flat necessarily. I have to figure it out. I'll see. I'll think about it. Yeah, thank you for joining me on this adventure in Delfino Plaza, whether you can see it or not. I want to make videos for the main channel on part 2 and 3 of the stream because I feel like there's a lot of really funny, silly stuff in there. I'll probably try and work on that in the coming days. Yeah, that's done. I'm done for today. I will see you Friday. I'm not streaming tomorrow unless I feel like doing it at night, so yeah, I'll probably see you Friday. I'll see. Thank you for joining me. I will see you. Have a good day. And goodbye. Remember to sleep like Mario. Bye-bye.